Kafka brokers handle topics and partitions. Kafka brokers are the core components of a Kafka cluster, responsible for managing topics and their partitions. Each broker handles the storage, retrieval, and replication of partition data, ensuring fault tolerance, scalability, and efficient data delivery. Role of Kafka brokers with topics and partitions. 1. Partition assignment. Each topic in Kafka is divided into partitions. These partitions are distributed across the brokers in the cluster. For example, topic orders with 4 partitions might have partition 0 on broker 1, partition 1 on broker 2, partition 2 on broker 3, partition 3 on broker 1. 2. Partition leadership. Each partition has a leader broker and one or more followers for replication. The leader broker handles all reads and writes for its partition. Followers replicate the data and take over as leaders if the leader broker fails. 3. Data storage. Brokers store partition data as log segments on disk. Each partition is represented by multiple files: log files for message data, index files for fast message lookups by offset or timestamp. Brokers handle storage cleanup using retention policies, e.g., time-based or size-based log deletion. 4. Replication management. Brokers ensure fault tolerance by replicating partition data across other brokers. ISR, in-sync replicas, a set of replicas, including the leader, that are fully synchronized. The leader ensures all writes are acknowledged by ISR before marking them as successful. 5. Request routing. Kafka brokers route client requests from producers and consumers to the correct partition leader. For example, a producer sends data for orders 2, and the broker receiving the request routes it to the leader of partition 2. 6. Metadata management. Brokers maintain metadata about topics, partitions, and replication states. This metadata includes topic names, number of partitions, leader and replica assignments. The metadata is shared with the Kafka controller, which coordinates partition leadership and cluster-wide operations. Key functions of Kafka brokers. 1. Producer interaction. Brokers receive messages from producers and append them to the respective partition logs. The partition leader assigns offsets to messages. 2. Consumer interaction. Brokers serve data from partition logs to consumers. Consumers fetch data starting from a specific offset. 3. Load balancing. Partitions are distributed across brokers to balance storage and workload. New brokers can be added to the cluster and partitions can be rebalanced. 4. Failure handling. If a broker hosting a partition leader fails, the Kafka controller reassigns the leader role to a follower in the